trying to follow your ideals. Oh, sorry for your so-called love.
Hello, Aaron. How's it going? I hope really well. I really liked your video a lot, and you don't look too douchey, but you seem persistent, so I'll go along with it. You're a total douchebag, but only because of the hair. That's it. Otherwise, you're not very douchey at all. Yeah. Anyways, I had a good day today teaching. I cut some of the classes, not really early necessarily, but we were done early, so I got some rest time. I lost my house keys for 4 hours and I freaked out, but then I got them back. I was really concerned about that. But look, this is what I was talking about. Look at this. Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 of my thesis are done. That's 148 pages. 148 pages done. Your nerdy boyfriend is tired. I want to sleep. Tonight I'm going to read from out of the Outlaw Bible of American Poetry. From the pages that we selected. These poems come from an author, Jim Carroll. And I'm actually going to do 2 poems by Jim Carroll because I like both of them. Okay? Alright. Stick with me here. Here we go. The first one is called Facts. Not fags. That's different. Its own wisdom has left Holland in ruins. If you repeat the words medulla oblongata, long enough, over and over, you will collapse to the ground and hear the sound of the first drum developed by Homo erectus man. When Oscar Wilde lay on his deathbed, penniless and disgraced, in a cheap boarding room in France, he stared dimly to the window and muttered, "Those curtains are absolutely horrendous. One of us has simply got to go." He then sank into the pillow, shut his eyes, and died. If Angela Lansbury sneezed while swimming underwater, it would take exactly 1 second for the sound to travel 1 mile and be heard by, say, a sea otter or pilot whale. Though they have tried to squash the facts, there is enduring evidence that when Wallace Stevens died, an unspecified number of blackbirds flew through the windows of the mortuary where he lay, removed his eyeballs with their beaks, and flew away, carrying both eyes to the Florida Keys, depositing them softly into the green waters above the coral reef. I know how much you miss Queen, so say hi. The next poem is called Jukebox. It's also by Jim Carroll. This poem says here is for Jim Gustafson. Jim Gustafson? I don't really know. Alright, here we go. Now that I've come to realize that I'm a jukebox, a very old jukebox, a classic you might call me, I spent my early years in the elegant saloons of downtown Detroit. I still recall the cool brush of pearls against my glass as women leaned over me to read what I had to give, to discover what I had within me. It changed from week to week. During Prohibition, I was trucked off to a garage in the middle of a desolate winter. And for years, I stood disconnected in pools of oil and antifreeze, beside a refrigerator without a door, a steering wheel leaning against my back. I should make this clear. I play only 45s. Aching spirals of black vinyl. I do not play compact discs. I do not show videos. They are digital technologies. I'm an analog thing. I participate in your consciousness as you participate in mine. When they discovered me last year, they tried to insert a laser inside me, but I rejected it like a transplanted heart. Look at my lines. I have a right to be proud. On each side I have wide tubes filled with amber and green liquid where large bubbles form and flow constantly bottom to top. It's true, my needle is turned slightly dull, and my tone arm skips across the music, creating lovely variations and distortion each time they drop onto the turntable and play. Songs that bring memories, painful as dry ice. Now I've been hauled to the cemetery and placed on brittle grass. Over your grave instead of a headstone, my guts filled with all your favorite tunes just as you wrote it out. And instead of flowers or stones, friends bring rolls of quarters. Today a tall woman, thin with long straight hair, inserted $10 and even change on the same song, F6, and danced away to my speakers blasting Brown-Eyed Girl. Over and over the morning through in the grass grinding above you. So when I come over to your house next and I take over your time, there's all sorts of movies that we need to watch, of course, but here are just some that we really still need to see. My favorite, Army of Darkness, terribly amazing in all the right ways. The other option is, of course, The Toxic Avenger. Oh, Toxie, no!
Yeah.
I miss you terribly. I really, really do. I know that we're both busy, and I'll see you soon enough. Hopefully you get Wednesday night off so that you can come out to the art theater with me to see Short Bus. I don't believe it's already here. Anyways, I miss you terribly. I think that you're pretty amazing. That's all. Okay, have a good night. Mwah. Oh, Toxie, no!
Yeah.